welcome to this video on cyclical well-being. Now, if you are somebody who some days you are absolutely smashing it, you have got bags of energy, everything you touch seems to turn to gold, everything is going really, really well. And then other days you're just exhausted, nothing seems to be working, you're really unmotivated, everything is just going wrong, you just want to give it all up. This is really, really going to help you. Now, you probably have already noticed how your hormones change your mood and energy levels throughout the month. But if you are coming up to menopause, or if you don't have periods, and I have a coil, I don't have periods, you can use the moon to do this. But even if you don't want to be planning your life around the moon or your periods, if that just feels a bit too woo-woo for you, this is still absolutely going to apply to you and help you so much, I promise. So the 4 stages are plan, do, celebrate, and evaluate. And it doesn't matter what you're doing or what timescale on, so you could use that throughout a day, throughout an hour-long meeting, throughout your year, throughout the month, the week. It doesn't matter. You can use it to plan an event, to do your social media scheduling. It doesn't matter how you use it or over what time frame, but those 4 steps are essential. I just want you to think for a moment which of those you know you're really good at and which ones you're maybe not so strong at. So some people are really, really good at planning things and then they don't see them through. Other people are in action mode all the time, doing all the things, and then they don't take a pause to celebrate or evaluate the work. They're just straight into the next thing. Others are very good at the celebration part, but maybe don't do so much evaluation. So we all have different strengths within this cycle, and we will all give them different kind of levels of importance and our time and energy and effort. So plan, do, celebrate, evaluate. And so the plan mode lines up with the new moon or the week of your period or the winter. So this is the time for like snuggling up, being really kind to yourself, being very gentle, nourishing your body, maybe retreating a little bit from the world, slowing down, having a little hibernate, and just kind of planning what's coming next. Then we move into do. So this is when you have got more energy. This is when you are feeling good. This is the waxing moon, or the week after your period, where you're so relieved to not have your period anymore. This also coincides with springtime if you are working in the seasons. So this is the time for growth, planting new seeds, getting things done. And then we move on to the fun bit, celebrate. So this coincides with ovulation or the full moon or the summer. So this is where you've just done some hard work. And this is where you are feeling good and energized and confident. This is where you might want to be going out networking, making videos like this, putting yourself out there, being a bit brave, taking risks. That's your full moon or summer celebrate mode. And then finally, we move into evaluate. So this is for after ovulation and before your period. This coincides with the autumn. So it's all about recognizing what you don't want anymore. This is all about letting go of what you don't want anymore, really evaluating your work. This is where you might want to be doing spreadsheets and things like that, doing your analysis, doing your accounts, all those things that maybe you put off, but they're so important, and you know it and I know it, I put them off too. But so this step, loads of us will miss this out, right? So, but taking the time to evaluate, and it just makes sense to evaluate what's worked well and what's not from what you've done before you start planning the next thing. So plan, do, celebrate, evaluate. It does not matter. You can do these throughout the course of the day, the week, the month, or the year. It doesn't matter how you use it. You can use it with the moon, you can use it with your menstrual cycle, or you can just use it as it is. I really hope that that is helpful to you. I know that this has made such a humongous difference to my life and to so many of my clients and how we plan our work. So let me know how you get on with it. I really hope it makes a difference for you.